sitting as chair, when the great philosopher Emerson said, and I quote, "Power is a trust which can only be justified when used for the benefit of the common man." When he was saying that, he was talking about Rauf Aregbesola. And if there's one aspect among the nominees who can look at the Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because no man is perfect, and peradventure Mr. President makes any mistake in any decision, this man will tell him, just like I would do.
Only two of you.
He was a colleague, one that loves this country and prays for this country. The coming of Rauf into the Executive Council is indeed a blessing. As a colleague, we never agreed on many issues. We didn't agree on many issues as a colleague, but principles brought us together. I remember vividly, as their chairman himself, Oshimole.
Yes?
Please.
You are protected. You have the protection of the chair.
Himself, the governor of Kaduna, Erufai, Oshimole, that all of you know about. And most of the governors, he particularly talks nothing but about the unity of this country and how we can all move Nigeria forward. So my friend and my brother and my colleague, there's a laid down rule here that in this whole country, Nigeria, only senators and women should be allowed to take a bow and go. I've accepted that. And the matter became worse even when they are limited to leader and deputy leader speaking on my behalf against my wishes. Be that may, I want to plead with my colleagues that though this man is not a senator, but he has made senators. May you please, and he's very gender sensitive. And Aisha can bear me witness. For that reason, please can we honor be given to whom honor is due? To take a bow.
Take a bow.
I so submit.
Yes. Senator Theory Oji.
Thank you, Your Excellency, sitting in chair. My distinguished colleagues, my name is Senator C.A. Oji Ochendo, Abia Central. Your Excellency, we have had a pact here, and the pact that I will keep to is that you don't exceed 2 questions, and that your question has to be direct. Your Excellency, former governor, and now minister-to-be, I congratulate you for this feat. But it will look somehow if a person of your caliber and magnitude will come here and just take a bow and go. Because we want to draw from your experience and inspiration. Therefore, I'll just ask one. I reduce it to one simple question which you can answer. And that is the issue of taxation. Today, there are multiple taxation everywhere across the 3 tiers of government. Ministries, parastatals, imposing taxes on one issue. And this does not make for ease of business. I want to encourage business in Nigeria. Excellency, going into the Executive Council, what will be your attitude towards this so that businessmen will be encouraged to invest and we will grow? Thank you very much.
Senator Hassan Mohammed Gusau.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Senator Hassan Mohammed from Zamfara Central. Your Excellency, issue of salaries. During your explanation, you have said you had been paying salary in front. But from the papers I read, many mails, papers, we read that you cannot be able to pay salary for the last 1 year before your departure. Even though you explained, but you didn't explain in detail. Please, can you say more about salary, issue of salary in Osun State before you leave? Thank you.
SenatorElisha Abbo.
Coordinator.
Thank you, Mr. the Senate President, now sitting as chair. Thank you for the opportunity. My name remains Senator Abbo, representing the people of Adamawa North Central District. I want to join my colleague from Osun and from the entire Southwest to extol the virtues of this great Nigerian. I remember in 2012 when I contested for the chairmanship of my local government as a very tiny young man. I visited you in Abuja, in Ikeja, Jerry Ikeja, in your house. You never knew me. You asked me to come in and I stated my problems, and you told me to come to government house in Osogbo and meet you. When I got there, I thought I would stay there for 3 days without seeing the governor. I filled a form, you saw my name, and you ushered me into your office upstairs. And you gave me the whole of your salary for that month to go to Adamawa and contest election. Today, through the grace of God, I am one of the people confirming your nomination. I want to join my colleagues to please allow this detribalized, honest Nigerian to take a bow and go. And also ask of Mr. President of Nigeria using this medium to give you a very big ministry. God bless you, sir.
You can respond to the questions first.
I can respond. Mr. President, distinguished senator, harmonization of taxes. My leader, the truth is Nigeria is a federation, and I'm a federalist. You see, there is a limit to what we can do on taxation in the federation. Let's be clear on that. However, I understand where you're coming from, and I agree with you. Where we differ slightly. I wouldn't have loved to go into this because it's going to be controversial. We have left the rich men in Nigeria without discharging their responsibilities to the citizens, particularly on taxation. So I'm going to pioneer privileged taxes for those who have huge resources or wealth from which Nigerians must tap. If I go into this, there might be some ill feelings in some quarters. I won't go deeper than that. I will recommend serious taxation for wealthy people in Nigeria. If that will now translate into lifting the burden on the states and the local government to reduce their penchant for taxes that make poor people still give out of their inadequate resource, of course, I will have been satisfied. So I will advocate a just taxation system that will breed inequality in our polity. Salary in Osun, I want to repeat again, clearly, that the narrative on salary in Osun is either mischievous or based on ignorance. Nobody can pretend that the Nigerian economy did not suffer a huge downfall from 2014 up until when the current administration came in with some palliatives to support the states. Of course, Osun was quite hugely affected. Why? We had invested heavily in infrastructure that was totally neglected before. And I must add quickly, probably people don't know this. Personnel cost alone on